Hello everyone, I am Shurja Shamanto. I am doing an internship on the domain data science and business analytics under the Sparks Foundation. Now I am gonna present you my first task, that is exploratory data analysis on sample Superstone dataset. Our objective is to find out the weak areas where we can work to make more profit. Have used different analyzation and visualization tools that are available on Excel. Have also took help of different inbuilt formulas. First, this is our sample superstone dataset. This is our sample superstone dataset. I have added filters here in the labels on the first row. Using these filters, we can choose and extract any type of data. Like if we want only the first class sigmoids, we will go here and select only the first class, and this is the all data for only first class sigmoids. If we want standard class, we will do the same. We will select only standard class, not the first class. I have copy pasted all the sigmoids in different worksheet. Like these are all the data from first class sigmoid. These are from second class. These are from standard class, and these are from same day sigmoids. Again, here we have applied filters and selected different states. Uh, different states and their corresponding sales and profit data into another worksheet. Next, we have summed up total sales and total profits. Use these individual states using SUMIF and have plotted it on the map. Like for Montana, total sales is 39.9 and total profit is 10.3. Again, for Michigan, total sales is 10934.04 and total profit is 3639.29. As you can see here, the blue part on the circle, that is set 1, represent the total sales, and the yellow part, which is named as set 2 on the legend, represent the total profit. Here we have extracted the data based upon their categories and have plotted a column chart indicating their total sales and total profit categorically. As we can see here, the total profit is to total sales ratio for technology and office supplies are almost the same, but the same is very low for the furniture. So we have to look into the furniture sales. Now here we have taken the descriptive statistics of the profits of the three categories and have plotted it on histogram. In the descriptive statistics table of the furniture, we can see some difference between the mean and the median. It indicates there is some skewness, and the skewness confirms it. Negative skewness means most of our data is clustered on the positive side, and this is also quite obvious from the histogram plot. As we see here, most of the data is clustered on the positive side. Again, for office supplies, the skewness measure is negative. Hence, most of the data are on the positive side and the outliers on the negative side. But for technology, skewness is positive. Hence, most of the data tend to fall on the negative side and the outliers on the positive side. After this, we have taken profits without giving discounts into account. We have calculated this by adding the total discounted amount for the whole quantity with the profit. Now if we do a correlation data analysis between these two, we can see our previous profit is this time profit without giving discounts. So this comes to an end. We can do this process for each second class, standard class, same day, Again, we can do this analysis in many different ways, like segmental analysis, city-wise, region-wise analysis as per business requirements. Thank you.